Hey, thanks so much.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. It's okay.
Finally!
Hey dudes, welcome. It's your boy. It's your Hello guys. It's your boy Arsenal Gaming. I am here with dorktoast and yep, we are playing court. Yep. So let's
So
okay.
are we live? Are we good?
Yes, I'm gonna copy the link in a second.
All right. Awesome. All right, everybody. So as I said, if you want to be recognized, I'm going to go and close the doors here. If you want to be recognized as Rise, say Your Honor, all that different stuff, I'm going to refer to you guys as such as Mr. Lowrider. I'm sorry, as Sir Lowrider, Mr. Thresh, Mr. Enchilada, and Lord Cook. So that's where we're going to be going with. You can refer to us as Your Honor right here, or Your Honors for us collectively. If you want to do that. Otherwise, I am Judge Toast, Judge Lolly, and Judge Hedgehog. We all on the same page? Good?
Yes, Your Honor.
Awesome.
Yes.
Fantastic. This is going to be the best public room court that I'm ever going to be in, I'm pretty sure. All right.
And the only one.
Mr. Freddie Mercury, we're going to go ahead and proceed with your case. Just some really quick things. You're being charged with, it
Your Honor,
looks
Your
like,
Honor,
what was it? Yeah.
Can we take him off the witness stand and put him back with the defense?
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Go ahead. Mr. Mercury, you can go ahead and return to the defendant's table.
See, I know what I'm doing.
Thank you. I thought I was the only person that did that. Everybody else is like, no, that's the defendant's station. God,
See, prosecutor,
drives me
man.
fucking
We did
wild.
that shit. We
Hey,
did
Yeah,
that.
man. All right.
Hey, I do.
We're gonna do new session.
Like that.
We're gonna do new session.
I'm just
Boom. Put on some music.
Hey, I'm just
Everybody gonna
making
vibe
sure
with it?
everybody's informed. Oh, I am friended. What am I friended by?
Prosecution's vibing
Who is
harder,
this?
just saying.
Who is this? Who is 21
Oh,
memes?
I'm getting friend requests from people. There's people here in the courtroom. People are friending the judges because they want to get that special treatment from having the yellow name.
Not happening. You gotta
All
prove
right.
yourself to be my friend.
So, are we actually going with that charge?
What
Hey
charge
guys,
is it?
now that we're streaming. Hey guys, now that we're streaming, are we still going with that charge, or do you want to do a different charge?
Oh, no, same charge, Your Honor.
Same charge.
Alrighty, if you're sure. I don't really think that's a particularly appropriate one. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, we
Wait,
can
what
change
charge
it
is it? What charge is
Alright,
it?
Yeah.
we'll change it.
They were gonna say child molestation. I'm not good with that.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury has been charged with
Tax
having a
evasion,
stupid.
We've
Tax
actually already
evasion,
done that
yep.
one. That's actually.
Oh, another tax evasion case. Yeah, I just did a tax evasion case yesterday. It's good times. Let's
Let's
do
hope
it.
it's
All right.
better than mine.
Mr. Freddie Mercury, you are charged with
Okay.
you are charged with violating the state of VR Chat's tax code. You could potentially be sentenced to up to 25 years in prison. We're going to start with the prosecution. Why don't you give me your opening statements?
Are you supposed to sit in the chair in the middle?
No. He's in
live
defense.
or-
Arsenal is. Arsenal's live.
How about you go?
Yeah, I'm live.
How about you go with?
Okay, tax evasion for everybody. Hey, everybody. Hang on. Let me get everybody's attention here. Guys, tax evasion is the crime of not paying your taxes for a certain amount of time. That is what it is. You just got to prove that he didn't pay his taxes. That's what
Can
you
I
got to
also
do.
be known
You have to prove he
that-
didn't pay his
can we-
taxes. You got to prove he did.
What kind of taxes?
My dogs.
I can't remember which ones they were. Was it sales tax?
Yeah.
Income tax?
Generally, it's considered to be your income tax.
But
Got you, man.
Tax evasion is generally income tax.
Yeah, don't worry, we know all
I'll be
about
right
tax
back.
evasion.
I am going to go shut my door.
Okay. All right. Prosecution. All right, sir. If he didn't pay his taxes, you got to prove he did. You could potentially be sentenced as prosecution. All right, sir. If he didn't pay his taxes, you got to prove he did. You could potentially be sentenced as prosecution. All right, sir. If he didn't pay his taxes, you got to prove he did. You could potentially
can you
be
hear me?
sentenced as prosecution. All right, sir. If he didn't pay his taxes, you got to prove he did. You could. You're telling me this is a civil tax case. This isn't criminal. You're taking him to court because you want his money, not because you want him to go to jail.
God,
Is that
there's
right?
so much lag.
We're trying to work out some kind of payment plan or something like that. And then because he has not contacted us in the future, if we have to take him to court again, then we would take it to criminal. But for this time, it's just claims.
I love it. Okay. All right. Let me. I'm gonna.
No idea what I think.
Can you stop? Oh wait, it's not you. It's you. We need people to not whisper. We need people to not talk in the background because otherwise you can't hear what either side or the judge is saying. Please and thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Thank you very much. Judge Lolly. That's Judge Lolly.
Ollie.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge Lolly.
All right. And so, okay, so we got multiple people streaming, and I'm recording, so I'm going to be just like using recording camera here. So that'll be my thing here. Okay. So that was a good opening statement. Very well put together. Defense, it's your turn for an opening statement.
So, he did pay his taxes. He just needed money. He just needed money when it came.
Mr. Enchilada, if you wouldn't mind rising when you address the court.
Objection, he did not pay his taxes.
Thank you.
You can't object to that.
That's not a valid objection. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. So on the night that he needed to pay his taxes, he told me, "Hey,
Yeah.
I need to pay my taxes, and I borrow some money." I'm like, "Why do you need money?" He goes, "It's $10,000." I give him some money.
Counselor, this doesn't sound like an opening statement. This sounds like an argument. Your opening statement should be basically telling the court what you're going to try and prove. Are you good with that? She should be like, "We're going to prove that he paid his taxes." That's an example.
Also, you would never want to use yourself as being known with the defendant,
don't
otherwise
wanna
it's
do that.
conflict
Don't
of
do that.
interest.
I can't do it. I can't do it. The nerves got him.
Cook is coming up.
It's okay, Enchilada. I believe in you. I believe
Yeah,
in
me
you.
too, my dude. Me
So
too.
like for example, Enchilada, you could say, I'm just gonna put this as an example. You could say, we're going to prove that he paid his taxes and is not liable for that money. That's for example.
But he didn't.
But he did.
Hey, how about you mind your own business over there?
Do you want me to take over?
Deep breaths, Enchilada. I believe in you. You can do it.
Can I come in?
Become the Zen lawyer that you are.
Not yet.
I will
You
take
guys up-
Enchilada's place in the opening statement.
No, Anubis,
That's
please take
fine,
your
that's
seat
good.
in the audience.
That's all right. It's good.
Or you can
We'll come back to you later, Enchilada. Don't worry. You just sit there and chill out. It's okay.
Your Honor, I think
We're all on your side. We all believe in you. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
I can't move.
Oh no.
Can I
You
get
wanna
my
respawn?
opening statement? Can I get my
Yeah, you
opening
can.
statement from this?
Yeah,
We're
you can.
going
Sure.
to prove that Freddie Mercury has paid his taxes. And we'll give you the confirmed evidence.
Thank you. Very well said. Very well said. All right. First stage of this case is the prosecution. You're going to present witnesses and evidence. Do you have any evidence to present at this time? Do you need time to run back and set up evidence in the back room?
Hey, who was that? Who's that?
Grab the
Excuse me.
evidence real quick.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Okay, we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know who that was, but all right. I'm gonna
Go back
ahead
to the
and
audience,
call
please.
a
Court is in
brief
session,
5-minute
and you are going
recess
to
for the
destroy things.
prosecution and the defense to go set
You're
up your
going to
evidence.
obscure
The prosecution,
and
you're gonna set up
no.
your evidence on pedestals 1 through
Go back to
5.
the audience. You don't want
Defense,
to.
you're
You don't
gonna
want to
set up your
tamper.
evidence on. Hey,
You'll get in trouble.
Hey, Anubis,
dude.
can you not do that?
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, defense, you're gonna set up your evidence on pedestals 6 through 10. Okay. Go ahead and run on back there and put your.
Do we have somebody watching them?
Hey, cook, an enchilada.
I'm still stuck. We got 1 through 5 here. I don't know.
Yeah, they have 1 through 5.
Do they?
So
Do
go
we
ahead
have
and set
somebody
up
watching
your
them?
evidence back there. No, we don't. You want to go back and watch them?
Yeah.
You want to have Omega go back and watch them?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We got ban evasion.
I can't read this one.
bullying, Abduction. The
Use
Bible
of
VR chat.
Quotated memes. God, this evidence room's a fucking disaster. Robbery.
What did I say to you, Leo? What did I say to
bribery,
you?
there
What
we
are
go.
you
That'll
doing
work.
back here?
The Swamp of Prince. I don't know anything about that. Alright, what else do we got here? Ban evasion, close enough.
Yep.
Bribery.
I'm gonna need to bring this up to the
Bribery will work.
judge.
Let's keep bribery with us. Let's set that right
Padding.
Anubis, what are you doing back
there.
here?
Abduction
So no-
and
okay.
bullying,
I
swearing,
glitched.
trespassing.
Yes, but you don't want to be back here. This is
What
for
do you think?
you would be
Toxic
considered
behavior?
tampering with evidence.
Maybe. We got property
Okay.
damage.
No, I'm
Don't-
just
Padding.
taking this. I just want
Murder.
this.
Okay, just
Cheating.
don't stay back here, okay?
And theft. Okay, I don't know anything about theft, but I think there's a guitar up here. I don't know anything about that.
Repo.
Bribery. We're gonna want the bribery one, right? We said that.
Yep.
All right, let's get a clock.
What is this? That's a
All right,
ashtray.
I've got a clock here. Hold on, I'm gonna go take this out. I'm gonna set this on number 2.
Why?
I'll explain it later.
What is this?
That's a shredder. Be careful with that.
Shredder?
Yeah,
Oh, a
it's a shredder.
shredder.
Even a 5-year-old can do it.
Okay.
I am here just to watch you guys. Make sure you don't tamper with anything. That's just my job. Don't mind me.
Okay, I appreciate you. All right, you think we can use the bananas as evidence?
You can use anything
No,
as
we
long
gotta
as
find
it's
something
relevant to the
expensive.
case. That's my advice.
Because
to you.
expensive for reposition because of like this.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop.
You get pedestals.
Hey,
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you
My
get
Okay,
pedestals 6 through 10. So go ahead and set up your evidence back there.
Hey, come on.
Dork, can you kick Anubis?
pretty sure
They're
I have
trying to
about
destroy
maybe
evidence.
4 or 5.
I'm trying to, but it's not a. This is a public server, so we can only vote to kick.
Take my shit off the
I think I have like
stand.
4 or 5.
I'm so tired of you,
followers
Anubis.
right now.
Alright, hang on.
My name's not Anubis. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's this thing.
No, the other kid.
Alright, we're gonna have to make a
That's property damage.
Also, why is the defendant back here?
Close enough.
What are you doing?
But why is the
Shit
clock
happens.
not on here anymore?
Hey, you're not supposed to be back here. You're the
We're
defendant.
gonna make a point. Hey, everybody,
I don't-
I'm gonna go
No,
ahead
he
and
told
make
me
a
to come
friends
back
plus
here. I don't
so we
even know
can
what
Let's
get the show on the
put that on
road.
the other. Put that on the other ones.
All right, I'm gonna head back for that then.
Just, I'd like.
Yes. What about me, Your Honor?
God damn.
Alright.
Come on, Pepsi Man.
Alright, I'm making a friends plus so we can kick people when we need to. Hang on.
Like that's what he won.
Let Prime though. He's not trying to.
He had to pay income tax. He did
Right.
not.
Prime is a good guy. He seems like a nice guy.
Super.
Yeah, he's part of our group. We already know he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'll need let back in as well.
Bribery. He
Okay.
tried to bribe us.
Here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Make sure we got here.
And now I only have one guy watching.
Wait, you only have one guy watching now? Why?
I have no
Why
clue.
I have one guy watching, but that's normal for me, so I don't care.
Well, I don't even know who's watching.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
not
on
talking or
YouTube though.
anything,
That's
which
the
is
difference.
creepy.
I'm on YouTube and it's 11:42 for me, so I kind of understand if nobody watches. This is more like when the stream is done, it's counted as recorded on YouTube, so it's going to be like a normal video when it's done. So that's fine.
Mercury, you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
What's
I
happening?
thought of doing YouTube shit, but with all this kappa and all that, I just said no, just fuck it.
Yeah.
Did we restart or what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my stream. In the meantime, prosecution and defense, why don't you run back and start setting up your evidence? Again, prosecution
Wait,
is
wait a minute.
pedestals 1 through
Yeah,
5.
make sure you have all the.
Defense.
Make sure you have all the. Make sure you have
I'll
all
go
the.
with,
Things open.
I do. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me do that.
Alright.
Wait,
I'll
am I
go with
supposed
them.
to-
Yeah, all those are open.
No.
Oh, no. Go ahead and sit in the defense. Go and sit in the defense side.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the
I
money.
need to invite
I know what to do.
again, 'cause-
Yeah, help me with the money. This is I have a plan. I know what to do.
Okay, sounds good.
Already got this. I need you to help me carry all this. Oh.
I technically can't grab anything. I'm just here to watch you guys. I'm sorry.
Alright. I need to find something that looks like could be used in not paying a tax.
Yeah.
Probably the money.
Yeah, the money we're gonna use. I know what to do. I'm gonna bring the Siggy money.
Hey, wait, who are you?
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
we'll be setting up for a couple minutes.
Oh, wait, you're part of the defense, aren't you?
Yeah, we're
Me?
part of
I'm
the defense.
prosecution.
We're trying to get a. Yeah, we're prosecution.
No, you're defense.
Defend it. Defense. We're
Yeah,
defense.
you're defense. Yeah,
I'm
you guys
Oh,
can
wait, no,
both.
I was talking to Pro Cook.
Yeah, you guys
I was
can.
talking
You
to Pro Cook,
both
man.
can be back
Yes.
here at the same time. That just makes it so that I'm actually more needed here because just make sure you guys don't mess around with your evidences. Together,
Okay, just grab
so.
all the money.
I just needed to make sure that.
But you're.
I hope I can control my primal urges to start shit.
Oh, hey, Pepsi.
Oh, nice. I accidentally grabbed money out of your hand. I'm so sorry.
Pepsi.
We have all our evidence we need.
Okay. Does everybody know that you're not supposed to bring the evidence out there? You're supposed to put it on a pedestal in here?
No.
Andrew, we good?
Yep.
What happened to the thing?
They left to reset the room, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What happened to the thing that we had though?
What then?
I'm looking for it.
I'm trying to think. What did we have? I already forgot.
If you guys, a little bit of
yeah, it was a
advice, you
clock.
guys can put
Hit a clock.
papers, all the papers on one pedestal, so that way you have more pedestals for other evidence if you really wanted to.
That's what I
Oh, that's
thought.
cool.
Thank you.
That's probably a smart idea. I wasn't sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I don't.
Right.
I feel like,
Like,
he's the
like,
type,
all in
I
all,
feel like
all in
he's the type
all,
of
he's a
dude-
good guy. He's a really good guy. But sometimes you can get.
Don't worry. Swirls.
Oh, I know those kinds of people for sure.
Blah 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 blah
Like,
blah.
on, he would join my world and everything. So I just ended up blocking him. He just got annoying. He would go around. He would go around saying N-word.
How much time
and
do they have
just
left?
Get me screwed over.
I'm gonna give him a couple more just as we're getting
Okay.
set up. It's okay. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind personally, but it's sort of up to you. At this point, 'cause-
Defense, are you all
so
set up?
I'm setting my stream up as well.
Wait.
Defense, are you all set up? Also, you guys are
Are
supposed
you three
to.
up there streaming?
I am. You are not supposed
me
to
a
bring
second
the
to grab a
evidence up
drink while
here.
they're
You're
getting
supposed to
set up.
put it
I'll be
on
like-
the pedestal that's in there. The pedestals.
Awesome job, soldier.
Do you hear me?
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah, I hear you. It was a joke.
Okay. Okay.
I like that. I like that little sound to it. I like that little sound. Like. I see a little silhouette of a man.
Is the prosecution done?
Almost.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, let's put it on 4.
Actually, you need to go ask the
We're just gonna
judge.
find it last
You need to go ask the judge what your numbers are because he did assign you numbers.
The money?
I know, it's all.
Okay.
That's the $10,000 that he owed.
But then he would have paid us then.
No, that's the $10,000 he owed, not that he has.
But then why would we have it? No, it makes no fucking sense. You're dumb.
You don't make any sense. No, that's just the evidence to say that he owed it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I got a ring?
Oh, dudes, we're
Go,
forgetting
go, go, go,
something.
go, go, go.
We're forgetting something. Hey, yo, toast with the most.
The Autobots to Brazil.
Toast with the most. Here you go, my dude.
Arriba!
That's all. Yeah, that's all. This is.
You like
Have you guys?
jazz?
Okay, you guys all set?
Buddy.
I thought we had 4.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. I'm talking to... Okay, yeah, no, they're
No,
all
they
done.
just put all their stuff on 4.
Go to
Yeah, I think they have...
Yeah, you'll tell me when we get there.
Just pick a random number. He'll ask you if you guys did do that. So if you pick a random number, he'll ask you what camera.
Come on,
If
let's
you-
get the show on the
yeah.
road.
Because he assigns to make it easier, but if you guys didn't do it, it's no real big deal. For us, at least. So...
Okay.
Pretty sure whoever's watching right now is bored as fuck.
Yeah, no, I have 0 viewers, my dudes. I have 0 viewers right now.
I like
Did you just smack your head
How
off
can
your
you-
desk?
I like that skin.
What?
How can you tell who's watching? Like, I know there's a viewer count, but how
I
How
can't
can I
tell
see
who's
their
watching.
profile and all
Yeah,
that?
I can only see who commented. Pink said hi, by the way.
Who do you play? Like, I'm just Megatron during the fight.
Quick question: do you know how to get that comment overlay to happen, to where you could see
On
all
XSplit?
the comments on screen?
On XSplit?
Yeah, like how?
On XSplit, it's a
Oh, you're on
part of-
YouTube, right?
No, I said I'm on XSplit.
Okay, guys.
I'm using XSplit to stream to YouTube.
I mean, like,
Alright, guys.
yeah, well, I'm on Twitch and like I want to see my comments without having to
I don't
switch
know
from my
about Twitch.
game to Studio.
And I also have dual monitors, so.
There's a really good overlay called OVR drop that's really good. So, if you want to, you could always. Are you on Twitch?
Yeah.
Do you want to just host my stream instead? That might be easier. This is a thought.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, but you should probably go.
In your chat, type /host space dorktoast, and it'll auto host my stream. And that way, all of your viewers will see mine, and I should be able to see their comments in my overlay.
Is he supposed to sit over there?
But that's up to you.
Ah.
That's totally up to you. It's /host is what you do.
Well,
I'm gonna set up cameras really quick, just super quick.
Okay. I will make sure things are all set. Quiet.
Right, the button works.
While Judge Toast is away, I will be acting judge. At this time, have we already done opening statements? Like, are we gonna redo that, Toast?
Well, we're gonna have to kind of start part of this over.
Hey,
Okay.
get the fucking
Okay.
Nobody's
defender
fault
out of here.
Hey, defendant, can you please stand with the defense?
Evasion to
Okay. Thank you.
Why do they keep telling me to go over to the middle?
Well, yeah, we're trying to
We're
collect
just
the debt.
we're just debt collectors. This isn't tax
Okay.
evasion. This is just debt collecting.
he doesn't. He
Prosecution.
doesn't go there unless
Gotcha.
people tell him to.
Hey, quiet, please. Okay. Prosecution, you may,
His credit cards. Where's his bank?
what is the
He has his bank.
defendant,
Okay, I'm ready.
being accused of?
Okay, I'm ready.
Thank you, sir. Sorry. It's very hard to speak over them.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. Just get this set right here, and I'm gonna get in my chair, and I'm gonna
Gotcha, your
hop
bottle, by
into
the way.
this
Mike.
thing and try and grab this pen. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Much appreciated. All right, everybody.
Hi, Tyson.
If I can just grab this stupid pen. Come on, pen. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the doors. All righty, you're all about to enter the courtroom of Judge Toast. The cases are real. The people are real. All this stuff is as real as it can possibly be in VR chat, which is to say that we're all virtual avatars, and we know what we're about. So, so we're gonna start this kind of more or less at the beginning, which is a very good place to start, as you all know. So we're gonna start over here. Prosecution. Go ahead and name the defendant and what they are charged with.
I was gonna play my theme while I was muted, but I can't. Okay.
All right, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, the jury, just so we were clear, the defendant is Mr. Freddie Mercury, also known as 21 Memes 2, and he is being charged. This is a claims court. We're just trying to collect our debt of $10,000.
Okay, unpaid taxes of $10,000. That is what is being charged right now. This is not a criminal trial, correct? It's a civil trial.
Yes, this is a civil trial, Your Honor.
You want to double your money and make it a criminal trial?
No, because this is his
Sweet,
first
it's a
time
criminal
we've
trial
done
now.
this.
Lovely, it's a criminal trial now. Now I love it.
Oh, okay, it's a criminal trial now.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Oh no, you're putting on my vote for already.
I got this. Trust me.
Yeah, criminal trial's the best. Okay, all right, buddy. Alrighty, Mr. Freddie Mercury over there, you are being charged with criminal tax evasion. Defense, how does your client plead?
Can you stop jerking off?
Not guilty.
Make sure you stand up and you address court there, counselor. Not guilty. Okay, we're gonna
Can
enter
we be
not
quiet
guilty
over
plea.
here, please?
God, you can't watch fucking.
Can,
Get off
Hey,
fucking.
hey, prosecution. Hey, prosecution. Hey, prosecution.
Sorry.
Chill out over there. Keep it down with your voices.
Sorry, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Mr. Freddie Mercury, you were charged with criminal tax evasion, which carries a maximum sentence of 6 life imprisonments, because that's what I said.
Also, you have to give me all your
So you
donuts.
better be ready to go. I assume you guys had a chance to gather all your evidence from the back. So let's go ahead and really quickly introduce your. We're going to quickly introduce your panel of judges today. Your panel of judges consists of. It looks like Hedgehog's gone. So I kind of need a third one. Tyson, you want to come on up here? You're our third judge.
Yeah, you've had
Alright, you got
practice
this.
with this
Sweet.
before.
We'll
You've
let you
been
in.
on my council.
You got this.
Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, come on up here, Tyson. So I'm going to introduce your panel of judges today. This panel of judges brought to you
His
by
name is
AOL Time
Councilmember
Warner and
Tyson.
Burger King.
So, just let you know.
We got Councilmember Tyson on my left. On my left, I have Councilmember Tyson, who is a judge. On my right, I have Judge Lolly, and right here you can refer to me as Judge Toast or Your Honor. Collectively, Your Honors, if you really want to. We are going to be the arbiters of this entire decision. We will be ruling on your objections. We will be ruling on your statements. But remember, this strange man with the beanie on his head, who is not sitting where he's supposed to be sitting, his life is now in your hands. Where did he go?
Wait, where did he go?
God.
Lucky I'm streaming this, no joke. Oh, I have a viewer.
It happens every time. What's your objection?
He ran off.
It's not an objection.
You're not objecting.
God.
He's not back here, sir.
Alright.
He's not back there.
Well, I guess we're putting Optimus Prime on trial. Dun-dun!
What did I
Would he
do?
be on trial?
Tax evasion, criminal tax evasion.
How would he
I'm
use
a-
evasion
Get over to the defense table, Optimus Prime. Get over to the defense table.
Yeah, everyone's evading their taxes today. You're up next.
Everyone evades their taxes these days.
Yeah,
Alright.
except for Toast, because he doesn't need to pay them.
Now it's Optimus Prime.
Except for me, because I don't have any money.
We got high five.
Except for me, because I don't have taxes.
And except
Yeah,
for me, because I'm
taxes
too
are
young
for the
taxes,
weak.
because I'm a lolly.
Charging Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
Wait a second here.
He's from
Alright.
Mobius. He's from Mobius.
Just let it go.
I guess Mobius.
No, that was a Sonic reference. It was purposely fucking up Transformers.
Oh, I get it. Love it. Okay. Someone's asking me a question in chat here. I'm just going to quickly respond to them, and then we will get things on the road
What's the
here.
question? I can answer it.
Oh yeah, by the way, Pink said hi. She
Yeah.
said that in my stream before the room.
I feel
Oh, hi.
like they just
Hi.
they're going to court just to get
Follow the order 1997 on Twitch. I'm not streaming right now.
How do I turn y'all up?
Nice. Yeah, turning us up is usually helpful.
This in the bag.
Turn up for what?
Shadows turn down for what?
It's the wrong song.
But
You should know better.
yeah,
Turn up for what? Turn down for what? Same fucking shit.
time to get
No,
down.
that was
Alright.
talk dirty to me.
All right, guys.
We
You know how this
gained
rolls. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, my God, are you quoting Alex S? You're just doing 20% cooler.
I did, yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my God. I swear. Okay, I think I know you. This is kind of the weirdest thing. I think I know you.
What does that mean?
So, I mean, like, I think I know you. Like, I feel like you and I have met before, like in real life.
Thanks,
Shit,
Blizzard.
we're gonna need to talk about that later.
We're gonna talk about that later. You know someone else named Toast, right?
In real life?
Fucking puke.
Yeah.
I don't call anybody Toast in real life.
I don't own a toaster.
Okay, maybe not. All right, that's okay. All right. Say whoa.
But you do sound familiar,
Mithrax
so
the
maybe.
Forsaken. Mithrax the Forsaken. Get your butt out there in the audience until you get called as a witness. Go on, get out.
Is somebody
I saw-
playing
There's
Bohemian
only-
Rhapsody?
Get out.
Oh, he's back.
All right. Freddie Mercury's back. Okay, cool. So we don't have to put Optimus Prime on trial anymore. Freddie
Wait
Mercury's
before to
back.
press the button until I'm on the chair. Thank you.
Oh no.
All right,
Okay.
My internet
we're gonna
crashed.
do
That's
that.
why.
Okay, go ahead and sit down there, Freddie Mercury.
Open it. You're supposed to.
Sorry,
What
my
is this
internet
Dar
crashed.
Buccaneer
Sorry,
thingy?
Can you sit down? Sit down.
You gotta open the door.
I like you
All right.
paying your taxes.
Yeah, that's an open door
All
policy
right.
right there.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and we've been your client's pleaded not guilty. Prosecution, are you ready to proceed
Did you just say
With what?
prostitution?
Yes.
with your case? Are you ready?
Over there.
You ready to proceed with your case?
Shut up,
Oh, yeah, we got this.
Okay. Defense, are you ready to proceed with your case? Okay, cool. We're gonna really quickly do introductions. I'm gonna introduce you over here. Over here we have Sir Lowrider is the hot dog. We got stop whispering over there. I can hear you on my microphone. Stop it. Over here we got Sir Lowrider is your hot dog. We've got Mr. Thresher is the knight over here. We've got on the left is Lord Cook. In the middle there is a little enchilada, Mr. Enchilada, and of course we have the defendant, Mr. Mercury. Prosecution, you may proceed with your opening statement.
All right, so opening statement. We've got Mr. Mercury here. He owes us about
No
$10,000
objections to
in
opening
back taxes
statement.
to the IRS, and he just has not paid those. We've contacted him multiple times. Still nothing has availed. He's been threatened with being taken to court, and now he's being taken to court. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. That was a very well, short and sweet, very well thought out opening statement. I'm very happy. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't start the session. So let me do that here. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to redo everything. It's just I didn't start the session. Now I can give points. Okay. Boom. Awesome. Fantastic. Now over here, defense, you may give me your opening statement.
Take that.
I'll do it.
We plead guilty, and we will prove that he's not
Enchilada!
guilty.
Pepsi Man has the same colors of the American flag.
Wait.
Okay, you
Wait,
plead not
did you-
guilty and you will prove he's not guilty.
I thought I heard him say, "I'm gonna
Yeah.
prove
Oh, you said-
he
you
is
said-
guilty." I'm like, wait.
No. No, I think he lagged. I think he lagged.
Enchilada, you're so much. He could have done that, bro. Now you're gonna have to speak.
I did good.
Yeah, I think he just lagged, but I'm pretty sure he said that he's not guilty and they're going to prove it, which is cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good with that. That's a good
Okay.
opening statement. Short and sweet. Again, point. Move the gavel now.
Fucking-
Again, point to the defense.
I do the speaking, all right?
Lovely. All right, we're back. We're back to the start here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and proceed. Prosecution, it is your turn to give me your first witness or evidence.
Witness or evidence?
You can
Hey,
choose.
thanks for the follow, Pink.
Because since this is a money issue with taxes, there really are not that many witnesses. It's
That's
just
fair,
all
that's
evidence and paperwork.
Do you have any maybe someone from the IRS that can testify that they didn't receive taxes? That'd be a good one.
Thresher is
Just
from
think.
the IRS, actually.
Thresher's from the IRS. Are you to call Thresher as a witness?
Sure.
Can
why not?
IRS members
Thresher
be
does.
lawyers too?
You got this.
Yeah, totally.
I don't
Absolutely.
know, but
But isn't that
is-
conflict
yeah,
of interest?
No.
It's all right. There's
Okay.
no such thing as conflict of interest when I'm drunk enough.
Good
all right.
point.
Amen.
The trick to getting around stuff is for me to be really drunk. Okay, prosecution, you can proceed with your questioning. Thanks for following, Tyson. I appreciate that a lot. You rock. Thanks for all the people that are following now. Sweet.
I don't use Twitch, otherwise I would follow you.
Sorry,
So
I
many
needed a
new
drink there.
followers.
Obviously just a glass of water and not vodka.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, so Agent Thresher from the IRS, can you go ahead and explain what Mr. Mercury owed taxes for?
So it wasn't as much of a thing as he owed taxes for something. It was that he had undocumented income. He was giving out and making services for things and not reporting it on his tax statements.
And how
this
much
guy actually
money
knows what
did
he's talking about.
Mr. Mercury
Yeah.
occur as an income over the time, and how much money did he owe in U.S. taxes?
So based on his tax record, he made roughly $2,000 last year.
Okay.
And for the entire year. And
Okay.
based on what he did and what his status of living and the stuff that was repositioned due to numerous debt collectors and all of that, it is very obvious after
Shadow
our
Beast,
tax
thank you for the
audit.
follow. All right.
It is obvious that after his tax audit that the amount of things that he had cost well over the amount of income that he was making.
Would you say $10,000?
Roughly $10,000 to $15,000.
All right, thank you.
For those
All
of
right,
you who are
and,
watching
during
Dorktoast
this time
stream,
period,
I'm also doing
did
this on
Mr. Mercury
YouTube.
make any payments towards his taxes or work to make a payment plan?
We contacted him
Doing
numerous
this on
times about it.
Twisted
and
Melody and Hypno Note. So, yeah.
We've talked about it numerous times. We've tried mail, we've tried calling, we've had people calling telling him numerous times actually. Everybody, it happens to everybody. They get a call from saying the IRS owes them money, and for some reason they refuse to even acknowledge it, saying it's a spam phone call.
Eat.
Well, so yes or no, you did multiple
We attempted
times try
to
to
contact him 10 times.
10 times, okay.
10 times.
And at no point did he accept the phone calls or mail, or did return any of the phone calls or mail that was requested?
Never.
And minimum that we are giving him is $10,000, correct?
At the minimum.
All right, thank you, Mr. Thesher. Your Honor, no further questions at this time.
All right. Defense, would you like to proceed with your cross-examination?
Do you need to know what that means?
You're good? You need to know? You do?
Yeah.
So cross-examination is where you're going to go up and you're going to ask the opposing counsel's witness questions to try and, see what you can do to either make his testimony look like it's not good enough. You can try and, beat on his reputation, various things to try and pry apart the case that he just put in front of you. So you got to ask some tough questions here. This is then you get those. Isn't it true that you did blah blah blah?
To be honest, I actually almost
gotta really attack his reputation.
Asked Lowrider, where is Thresher? And then I like spaced it. I looked over and only saw a hot dog over there. I'm like, wait, where's your partner?
Yeah.
You're not talking about my wiener in the courtroom?
I mean, you kind of have it flaunting out, man, my dude. You kind of have it flaunting out there.
Ron, I'd like to point out that the defense is currently focused on my wiener and not the current witness.
I'm not the defense.
That's a really good point. I think that we all need. I think that we all. I think that part of the issue that we have here is that we all have not yet talked about the fact that we are spending this entire time staring at this wiener. So I think that for the
if you guys could not stare at my wiener, that would be appropriate.
I think that it would be
kind of objectified, honestly.
It would be very appropriate for us to not stare at the prosecution's wiener, nor at his buns. The mustard and ketchup, I have nothing about. So make sure.
Please do not be making comments, staring at my wiener and buns. Thank you.
If you can just remember that his eyes, they're up there.
My eyes are up here.
There you go. All right, go ahead and proceed with your cross-examination, defense.
So, was it you the one that claimed that you have been calling him constantly, mailing, and getting others to call him?
Yes.
So tell me then, how do you exactly plan that to work out with someone who died in 1995 in November?
He's obviously sitting right there, so he's not dead.
Is it really him, though? According to this, Freddie Mercury was not the size of a small... Shut up. Now, as you can tell, that is not a Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury is known for his yellow jacket and white spandex. That is some guy.
Do you guys... Does the defense even know who they're representing, Your Honor? It's mini Freddie Mercury, not the actual Freddie Mercury that we're talking about.
So,
I'm gonna just interrupt you here, counselor. Remember that mini Freddie Mercury is the one that is on trial here. The real Freddie Mercury, as we are aware, is dead and buried in spandex.
All right.
But go ahead and proceed.
So, you're telling me he does tax invasions, and you did the whole spam call. Do you know what his
It's not
job
spam.
is?
No, it's not. It's not spam. It is a government-funded event that takes place whenever you owe money to the IRS.
So tell me, how do you know he
Including
didn't pay
mail.
his taxes exactly? You're saying that he never turned it
Because
in.
we did a tax audit.
Most American corporations could be somewhat corrupted and just want more money
It's
than they ask
the
for.
IRS. It's not a corporation. It's a government.
So tell me then, if this is mini Freddie Mercury, do you have age on the man?
38, from what I can remember from my
38.
notes.
Alrighty. Do you know what his
I mean, he
job
does have a
is?
mustache, so.
Objection, Your Honor.
All right, what's your objection?
The current defense is currently trying to sorry, I'm drunk. They are currently trying to call into question the worthiness of my witness, who is currently an IRS agent. He doesn't know all the details of the defendant. He just knows that the defendant has not paid his money. He has currently filed the tax audit. He does not know all the details of the defendant's life.
You could have easily just said harassing the client. The witness, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is all I'll say. I will say it is kind of the defense's job to to break down the worthiness of your class. Sort of what he's supposed to do. I will say you guys are kind of harassing. You guys are kind of harassing the client a little bit. Maybe chill out.
The point of what is the client's age, what is the client's profession, things like that. That is not the job of the IRS. The IRS's job is to make sure they're paying the taxes of the money they have in.
Hey, Sir Lowrider, Sir Lowrider, I got you. I will sustain the objection. I'm gonna want you guys to, if you can, I'd really like for you to maybe take your questioning down a slightly different route. Maybe one that is less related to the client, to the person's personal stuff. Keep it relevant to the case.
Can we stop changing the flags, please? It lags the server when people rapidly change the flags.
Yeah, please don't change the flags.
All right.
Sit back down, enchilada.
Okay.
I'm clear to proceed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So, as just in the RIS, how do you know he is able to afford a job that can financially support his taxes? Yes, it is you have to legally.
Because he has claimed income.
He has, but what is the income?
$2,000, like I said. How does somebody who can only make $2,000 a year able to afford everything that was actually repoed afterwards due to collections?
But if he makes $2,000 a year,
Dude, this guy knows exactly what he's talking about. Like, holy shit.
He has only claimed $2,000, but the amount of money he is spending after the tax audit does not reflect that.
Does not reflect.
The audit.
I would definitely agree. I think he's a very reliable witness.
Yeah.
Personally, this is just my personal thought.
Dude, you're doing really good.
The IRS after our audit has determined that he makes roughly $400,000 a year instead of the $2,000 that he claims. Therefore, he owes us at the very, very minimum $10,000 in back pay of taxes.
So you're claiming he makes money that he could pay his taxes?
I'm not claiming. He's the one that claimed the $2,000. We said that there's no way you're making more than $2,000.
You can't object during your cross-examine.
I'm drunk too.
Well, I mean, they can sort of, but that's not relevant at this point.
Yeah.
Roughly 10,000. So actually, it's a little bit over 10,000.
Now, you claim he only made 2,000, or he claims.
Yes.
So if a man can only
they make $2,000 a year. They can't
Objection, Your Honor.
possibly.
Yeah.
Already testified that the client, or my bad, the defendant has already, the IRS upon its audit has already made $400,000 this year on the audit. However, the defense continues to continues to follow with the claim that the defendant has only made $2,000. So I think we should be focusing more on the $400,000 and the back pay of $10,000 in taxes.
So, he claims to make, or is, at least in the RIS sphere, he makes.
I think Toast is
a little over
crashing.
400,000.
I think the server's starting to crash, though. Yeah, server's starting to crash.
Objection.
That's not good.
The defense is trying to. He crashed
Todd
out.
just crashed.
I am still here.
Yeah, I just won this case.
No, you did not. We still have a judge. Get your ass back here.
You think you won this case? You think you won this case?
You have to wait for the judge to return from the Aether.
You think you won this case?
Hey, sit your ass back down. Put the gun down.
I would select
Freddie
that out.
Mercury, sit down. We're not done with your case yet.
I'm not even done with.
crashing.
I'm not done with the case.
Damn it all the heck. Here, can you let me in? I'm sorry. I don't know what just
Yeah.
happened there, but my VR chat just crashed.
Can I have
The
my
whole
evidence
server's
back
being
up?
laggy, my dude.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I think something just happened.
And so, you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You
It's just,
okay,
it's just
Connor?
weird.
This
Yeah, I'm
is
good.
okay.
Why do you have a gun?
Okay.
I don't.
Why does he
It's
have
the
a?
evidence.
I don't.
Why does he have a gun here, though? Aren't they
I
supposed to be
don't.
placed in the pedestals?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Please don't bring a gun in the courtroom.
No, there's not a gun in the courtroom.
There's a gun right
I
here.
don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. My hands are empty. Look, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a someone shoot him.
You very clearly
You can
have a
see
gun.
right here that the
Look,
gun
he just
was
had a
on
gun
the
in his
chair
hands.
as.
I
Look
did
at this.
not
Look at
put a
this.
gun on the chair.
I have gloves on. I have gloves on. I have gloves on. I have gloves on.
I don't have fingerprints. I am a hot dog, so you cannot prove it was me.
I can prove that it was right here, and
All right.
you could have seen
Sorry about
that
that, guys.
easily drop right here.
Yeah, dude.
on the
I
chair.
almost crashed in the very beginning of this stream, dude.
Therefore, he has.
Yeah,
a
I have
gun.
no idea what just happened.
I will put this away.
Honor.
Okay. All right. Sure, everything's still good.
I have no
Okay,
idea
we're
what's
still good.
going on anymore, honestly.
Return to the stand
All right.
at
Sorry
this
about that.
point.
Okay. All right. So the last. Hang on. The last thing I heard. Okay, hang on. The last thing that I heard was the witness was on the stand, and Sir Lowrider was objecting, and I missed what the objection was. Did you rule on that, Judge Lawley?
The objection
No.
was that the defense is currently focused on the $2,000 that he claimed in taxes.
Even though it's
and
already
only-
been proved that he has
Witness, please
400,000.
let me finish. I was saying, even though the IRS tax audit has shown that he had currently made $400,000 on the year rather than $2,000, and the defense continues trying to focus on the $2,000 rather than the $400,000.
I got it. So basically what I'm gonna make sure that I understand here. I want to make sure that the defense understands what the and I obviously don't want to speak for the witness, but I want to make sure that we're focusing on the crime is the unpaid taxes, not the taxes that were paid. The taxes that were paid were on the $2,000 of income.
Yes, Your Honor. So
And I'd like for you to proceed.
$2,000.
I got this, Counselor. I got this, Counselor.
Was what he actually.
I got this, Counselor. I got it. I appreciate it. I got it. So I just want to make sure that the defense is focusing on that, and you can go ahead and proceed with your questions.
Can one lawyer be in the well at one time, please? Can one of you please sit down? Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. You can go and proceed.
So, Mr. Thresher.
Enchilada, can you please go sit down?
Thank you much.
If the person you're trying to suppose makes 400,000, he owes you 10,000, he would obviously pay it. Do you have maybe a slip of paper or anything that is saying he didn't pay it for that?
Yep,
time,
it's
or do
under
you have
evidence.
anything-
It's back there. We have numerous reports under the evidence of not only just avoiding our phone calls, avoiding our mail, but also trespassing onto our businesses to try to shred it.
Prosecution, do you have that evidence to
bribery.
show? Like what camera is that on?
That should be on camera 1, Your Honor.
Camera number 1.
Oh God.
Okay, so what you're seeing here is we've got accounts of trespassing and bribery, as well as the defendant has also tried to bribe numerous IRS agents who have been in contact with him, as well as trespassing on our property as to accommodate the bribery, and as the witness described, the possible forceful shredding, getting rid of the documents that showed that he owed the money. And just to pay the tax that he submitted on the $2,000 he made this year. However, as the IRS has claimed, he has made $400,000 this year following their audit.
Okay, court will accept that as exhibit number 1. As the plaintiff's exhibit number 1. I'm sorry, the prosecution's exhibit number 1. That's fine. Any other questions from you, Lord Cook?
Yes. So, what date were those documents on?
What's your objection over there, defense? Or did you just hit the button by accident?
No, but I did object, because how do we know that these papers of people reporting, how do we know this is real?
Because his names are on it.
They were
So, okay.
signed by the IRS agents.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask then over here, prosecution, this is just mostly rule of evidence. Are you asserting that this IRS agent in front of us has verified that these documents are real?
Yes, Your Honor. This is the case agent who was assigned once they decided that they have not paid the money. There were multiple agents who were assigned to contact him, but this is the case agent who was assigned to deal with the money being owed.
Okay. I appreciate the clarification there. In light of that, I think it's going to make the most sense I think it's going to make most sense that I overrule that objection, as the court's not going to be determining whether or not these documents are real or not. We got a witness that's verifying them. That's good enough for me, and that's good enough for a shot. Yeah, go on. Let's keep going. Oh man, you want a real one? Hang on.
Red Bull and vodka.
Hang on.
Why is everybody wanting to drink Red Bull and vodka in front of all of us?
All right, hang on. In the interest of any
Can't be in the courtroom.
in the interest of children maybe watching, this is definitely a soda.
Oh, and there better be no children watching my stream, because I don't edit this and I don't use filters either. So there you will. So I should have said that in the beginning.
I'm actually sitting in the chair
Stop
right now.
dancing, wiener.
Don't think this is
Okay. All right, go ahead and proceed forward then. There, Lord Cook.
Yes. Clammy.
You have any further questions for the witness?
So you confirm those documents.
Stand on here or something.
Now,
Yep.
what was the date that you exactly identified or created?
August 18th,
August 18th of what year?
2020.
2020. And when was it that you said that
This was the report from last year, and it's taken us till August 2020 to come up with enough evidence to prosecute and sue legal action.
If you start in 2019, though, yes, or RAS, but even then, they could have their ways. Do you have any way to prove that it started in 2019 and not just forged documents?
It's all in the documents.
At the time.
Counselor, we're not going to be arguing the veracity of these documents as they are. They've been accepted as evidence at this time, so I'm going to advise that you not venture down that road at the moment. Perhaps we can revisit it during
A different trial.
your arguments, which will be later. Okay.
Done questioning him.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Lord Cook. You can resume your seat. I'm looking for. Do you want a recross on that prosecution?
No,
Or are you
I
good?
think we're good.
Okay. Mr. Thresher, you may stand down from the stand. We're going to assume he was sworn in too. I completely forgot to do that. But he's a lawyer, so it's all good.
You're good, Your Honor. We trust you.
Lawyers never lie, right?
Oh, ignore that objection. I accidentally hit the button.
I'm not a lawyer.
Okay.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm just your IRS tax representative.
That's fine. That's fine. You're working with the prosecution. Makes sense to me. All right. Any other witnesses from you? Any other evidence you'd like to present their prosecution?
No, Your Honor. That would be it.
Okay. Prosecution, are you resting your case? Sir, Lowrider. Are you resting your case at this time?
Question?
I'm sorry. Are you resting your case?
Yes, we would be resting our case, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. It now falls on the court at this time to determine whether or not the prosecution has, in fact, made a case. You see, you all have heard of the term. You know that you are innocent until proven guilty.
You can't fight.
So, God, these stupid cameras are so hard to deal with. I just want to push a button and it doesn't want to push. It's not this one. It's the next one.
This is why it's nice that
whatever. We're just gonna go from here.
Could be a camera.
We're just gonna go from here. Yeah, we're just gonna go from here. Okay. So obviously, it's going to follow me on this point to determine whether or not the prosecution has proven a case. You heard that you're innocent until proven guilty, so they have to prove a case before you all have to provide a defense. As it is, I'm going to rule that the prosecution has provided a case strong enough that it does require a defense. So at that point, we are going to move on to the beginning of the defense's defense. Defense, do you have any evidence or witnesses you'd like to call at this time?
We do have evidence.
Okay, what's your evidence? Which pedestal
Hey, come back here. Come back here.
Whoa, come on back here.
Objection, Your Honor. He cannot provide more evidence during the case that the prosecution has not had a chance to see yet.
I mean, yeah, that's part of the thing. All right, it's camera 4. Okay, I think he was just checking the number. That's fine. All right, camera number 4.
Apologies, Your Honor.
No, that's fine. It's all good. Camera number 4. All right, why don't you tell us what we're looking at here?
Did I do this last time?
So right here is the. Do you want to talk?
Objection, Your Honor. This was evidence provided by the prosecution to show the amount of money that the defense owes, not the amount of money the defense pays. The defendant is trying to show our own evidence right now that we provided.
Okay. What I will ask then.
Let him talk.
Yeah, I believe this is their evidence. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You did rest your case. So at this point, you can't really provide any further evidence at this point. So
No, Your Honor. This
makes sense that they'd be able to
provided originally to the case, or my bad. The prosecution had originally provided a case that did not occur.
But the defense put it on the pedestal.
It was never brought up in the courtroom.
Okay.
The defense is the one that put this on the pedestal.
I would say
put it on the pedestal.
Oh, did they? Okay.
So I'm
gonna go ahead and
5 was ours.
I think they may have put it on the wrong pedestal then.
Yeah, I remember somebody put it on the wrong pedestal.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
So.
I'm gonna go ahead and overrule the objection because I want to make sure that they have evidence to present. So we're just gonna go ahead and move forward with that. Thank you for the objection, though. All right, go ahead and proceed.
Do you want to speak or?
You speak.
Okay. So right here, you can see that we have Freddie Mercury right here. We were trying to pay his $10,000 that we were trying to give to them, but unfortunately it was not working. It tried to compute it in, not that much. It's declined. It started to decline. I think that maybe it was our credit card, but it wasn't our credit card for some reason. We could not pay it in. So that is the reason why we have this evidence here. This is the $10,000 right now, showing right here.
So this is interesting. Is it you're saying that Mr. Freddie Mercury, Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury, attempted to pay his taxes and the IRS would not accept it?
Yes.
That's interesting. That's an interesting defense.
That actually
I haven't heard that one before.
And you know, that's actually
I kinda
also
wanna see where it
possible
goes.
if you're not paying the correct methods or something. So yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to see where this goes. Okay, all right, all right. Do you have any other evidence that you'd like to? Oh, okay, what's that objection?
The objection, Your Honor, is that it is not the IRS's problem that he cannot pay in cash. He has never presented the money to us. It has declined his payments, which the declined payments come from his bank, not our side, which means he doesn't have the money in his current bank account to pay the problem. If he has the cash, then he needs to figure out a way to pay us in cash. If he has not paid us through his credit card, which he said he would, or which he said he attempted and it was declined, then that means he doesn't have enough money on his credit card to pay us, meaning that we'd never receive the money.
All right. So basically the IRS is asserting it's not their fault that your client didn't have enough money. So what do y'all say to that?
You wanna?
That's your case now, man. You got it. Got it, man.
Okay. Actually, as we were trying to put in our bank money, it was declining as well. As we tried to put it in the bank, still declining. Just wasn't working at the time.
Okay.
But
Can I
that
ask them a
time,
question?
Freddie
Can I
Mercury
ask them a
was very
question?
scared.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Well, hang on. Hold on to your objection for a sec. Yeah, go ahead. Go and ask your question, Judge Zola.
I actually have to ask both sides this. Is there, and this is mainly towards the prosecution, as it does have a member of the IRS on its board. Is there, have you experienced any technical failures at this point that would make it so that people cannot use certain banks to deposit money? Like if servers were down
Negative.
or something?
It has been
Any
a long
updates?
thing since. There has been no technical issues. You're just not allowed to pay the IRS with cash. It has to be through your bank. So if they're having problems with the bank not accepting their money, that's not the IRS's fault.
So let me ask you another question here then, okay? If the bank is having issues, it doesn't mean it's the defendant's fault. Is there a way to help the defendant get through this so that way it's doesn't fall on them? Because this should be the bank on trial if it's the bank's fault.
No, Your Honor. In retrospect, actually, it is still the defendant's job to pay taxes. However, if the defendant has failed to pay those taxes, then it is the bank's issue, or through an issue with their bank. Then they need to work with their bank to figure out how to pay their taxes, and they can continue to contact the IRS. But as my witness here has testified from the IRS, that the defendant has refused to accept our phone calls or mail apertures to the point where they have failed to contact the IRS in any way to resort this payment without taking it to court. The issue is that it's not that whether the defendant has tried to contact their bank or not is not our problem. It's that the defendant has failed to contact the IRS.
Okay, thank you.
So I have a kind of a follow up to that then. And there isn't really a wrong answer to this question. Is it that the IRS at this point is wishing to make an example of Mr. Freddie Mercury for his failure to contact the IRS or failing to do his due diligence there? You're trying to make an example of him regardless of whether or not he can pay it now. Is that sort of the idea?
No, it's not necessarily we're trying to make an example. We're trying to get that money in back taxes. We just want the $10,000 that he owes in taxes, and however we have to resort to getting that payment, whether it's through taking his future tax returns or whatever. That is the reason. That is the way we will do it. However, it is an issue of Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury has not paid those taxes. Whether it's an issue on his bank of his card being declined or whatever. That's not our problem. That's an issue with his bank that he needs to take up. And if he had contacted the IRS or responded to our attempts to contact him, then we would be in a different situation. But due to the failure to contact us, we have to take it up with Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury himself.
All right, great. Thank you for the answer there. All right, you have one more question, Judge Lally. Go ahead.
Yes. Defense is. Do you know? Okay, this is probably I'm gonna probably ask the defendant himself this. Mr. Freddie Murphy, do you, whatever your name is, do you have?
Mercury.
Yeah. Okay.
Mercury.
Do you have a cell phone? It's kind of hard to imagine that you don't, but it's still a valid question.
I have it in the
No, I
evidence
do
room.
not. Yes, I do.
It's in the evidence room. I saw it.
Hey, come back here. Come back here. I did not ask for you to go grab it.
No. Yeah, come back. Man, I need to start locking these doors.
Stuff at us right now.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
didn't
That
throw
is
it.
all. I
Side
just
doors are
needed to
closed, evidence room
clarify
is closed.
a couple things just for the sake, okay? Where is your teammate?
Good.
I don't even know.
Oh, my teammate has crashed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That happens.
Okay.
We do have a witness.
Okay, who's your next witness?
This man right here.
Supersonic Rage, the guy in the audience there. You the next witness? All right, come on down.
Okay, sure. I don't know how I'm gonna help out, but I will try my best.
All right, Mr. Supersonic Rage, are you on PC or are you on VR?
I am on VR.
You're on VR. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Gabe Newell?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead and proceed with your questioning there, defense.
So, on the night when Freddie Mercury, his money was sadly going in when the bank did not allow it, who has associated
Objection,
with
Your Honor.
your bank?
Hang on. I'll go ahead and hear the objection. Prosecution.
Objection, as we've previously mentioned, is not an issue of whether the bank declined the payment or not. It is an issue of whether Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury actually made the payment to the IRS or not.
It's a good objection. I would normally accept it. I'm going to overrule it because I'd like to see where they go with this. So go ahead and proceed. I just kind of want to see where they go. Maybe they'll make an interesting, weird point.
I think the Pepsi. I think that other dude crashed.
Okay, that's all right. It happens.
Is there any company that you associate with your bank?
No.
Okay. So, on the night, were your servers down when we went in and went to deposit Freddie Mercury's bank?
We haven't had any recent issues with our servers, no.
Okay.
That's not helping him.
Let's see. I'm thinking of questions.
I'm gonna ask a question of you here, witness, because I feel like it's important to ask, and I feel like it may seem like I'm helping out the defense, but in reality, it's because I definitely know where he's going with this one. I believe it's the defense's assertion that not only were the servers not down, that that means that your bank, intentionally did not take Mini Freddie Mercury's money in an attempt to put him in the position to be charged with a crime. Is that the position that you're taking there, defense?
If that is the case, this would be considered a mistrial.
Objection, Your Honor.
Ooh, perhaps. Objection.
Objection. The witness is not the one on trial here, Your Honor. It is the defendant who's on trial. Whether the bank
If the witness is on trial for wrong reason,
that's not the on trial here. We need to determine whether Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury is guilty or not the bank.
No, I got it.
Okay.
The reason why I'm going to overrule the objection is because if we're able to prove that there was a probative failure in the charging of Mini Freddie Mercury, then this evidence could be considered exonerative, and he could potentially walk. So, what I'm going to see, I'm going to let the defense have the opportunity to.
Objection to.
Are you objecting to my ruling, counselor?
Yes, Honor. Yes, Your Honor. In the
Overruled.
pretense, Your Honor, that whether the bank declined the money or not.
Overruled, counselor. You need to stop talking.
Owes us the $10,000.
Prosecution, you need.
Can we get him off our prosecution desk here?
Yes.
Listen.
Mr. Murphy,
okay,
can you
now
please
listen,
go back here?
Sir Lowrider. Yeah,
That night over there threw it.
Mr. Mercury, Mr. Enchilada, go ahead and have a seat, Mr. Enchilada, for just a moment. You don't mind.
Your Honor?
Go ahead and have a seat there, Mr. Enchilada. Mr. Enchilada, have a seat, please. All right, now let me be very clear with you here, now, Sir Lowrider here. we have some rules in this courtroom. Some of them involve alcohol, and some of them involve the way that you treat the bench. And I want to make sure that we are clear when I overrule your objections. No. Wait, what? Say that again?
I will take a shot with you right now, Your Honor.
Game.
Damn straight you will. All right, let's go.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hang on. I'm put it in my VR hand. Hang on. 3,
Okay, tell me when you're
2,
ready. My hand might be a
1.
little floppy here, but I'm good.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn. All right, that's good. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna let you off for your disrespectful tone, man. Let's just make sure that we don't have any more of that disrespectful tone in the future. I think we'll be okay, boy. All right. Good. All right. That sounds good. All right. That's how we do things here in this courtroom.
There we go. I got it for you.
We do things good. We do things right. That's how we do things right in this courtroom. We do it right.
Yeah, I would say this would.
Okay, now. Yeah. Okay. Defense. You can proceed with your witness. Go
It's
ahead.
like when they say like, if you don't.
Mr. Freddy, please sit in your seat.
Mr. Mercury, please take your seat, or I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court. Thank you. I think you may be having some issues with that. Well, at least stand on your seat.
I can't really see if I sit. That's the only thing.
All right, Mr. Enchilada, go ahead and proceed with your questions.
Have you ever worked with the IRS company?
Of course, we've had to help the IRS in the past with collections.
Jacob?
No.
What's up, bro? Hey!
So, have you worked with the problem with? Have you worked with the IRS to fix Mr. Freddie Mercury's problem?
They did inform us of the problem, but as of recently, we haven't seen Mr. Mercury try to deposit any money in his account.
Okay.
So here's a question for you then, witness. If Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury were to deposit the money in the account today, you would have no problem with that money being deposited and clearing here in a couple of days. Is that right?
That sounds about right, yeah. And I'd imagine Mr. IRS here would help to make sure that the money gets delivered to the proper location.
So I got something to say here then. Mr. Enchilada, if you wouldn't mind taking your seat for just a second while I say something here, because I feel like it's incredibly important.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what it sounds like here, I mean, we're all good, God-fearing VR chat citizens. And by God, I of course mean Gabe Newell, he who is great above us, he who is incredibly powerful and around.
He who is married to
We
Irene.
must be sure. Oh my God, and she's hot too. All right, now.
Gabe never
Left for Dead. So it seems like the IRS wants their money. It seems like Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury potentially has that money. It seems like the bank's willing to take that money. So we're all looking for the truth. We're all looking to be made whole. So I'm going to propose the following settlement terms, you all. I'm going to propose it to you here from the bench as a bench settlement. Will the prosecution withdraw its charges of tax evasion in the event that they receive a payment from Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury in, let's say, within the next 30 days?
Of the $10,000, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury, are you willing to make a payment of no less than $10,000 to the IRS for back taxes within the next 30 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have an objection to this.
And I'm asked the witness here. Hang on. You have an objection. All right, what's your objection, Judge Lally?
So basically what you're asking is that they pay the $10,000 you brought this man to court already. If that would make it seem like he just won.
Your Honor.
That would make it seem like he won the case. What is his
no,
what does
Your
he
Honor.
actually what is his actual payments that he missed?
He missed $10,000
he missed $10,000 worth of payments. The prosecution's claiming. So I want to speak for the prosecution because it seems like the prosecution is claiming that Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury reported income of only $2,000, but then his income was much greater and that he actually owed about $12,000, maybe $13,000, and is therefore short about $10,000. He's not just short; he's short $10,000.
I think that dude.
We got it.
Okay, I
Right.
got it. Okay.
He's also short. I want to make sure we
Okay.
point out. I want to put on the record, Mr. Mini Freddie Mercury is in fact mini. He is very short.
I
But
just
he's
don't want to
also
make
short
it seem like he's
$10,000.
guilty, and if they were asking for
Right.
more money, they should not be
Right.
getting more money than what he owes, but thankfully they're asking for what he owes.
No, Your Honor, we're not asking for more money than what he owes. We're just asking
Which
for
you
what
could
he
do
hasn't paid yet.
in a criminal case, by the way. You could.
I mean, you could in theory, but all right.
No,
so
Your
this
Honor,
is
in
what
a
this
case
is
of
what I want.
tax
This is what
evasion,
I'm
that
putting.
would be a case of prison, actually.
So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I've thought about this, and if you want, I can confer with you on this. But I feel like we're on the same on
Yeah.
the same wavelength with this.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the defendant guilty. But hang on. But find the defendant guilty. Then I'm going to sentence the defendant to the minimum possible sentence. In this case, is like 1 day in prison, I think, which we're not even going to do. I'm going to stay that day in prison. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Let me take a step back here. Let's say you'd have to be jail because it's under a year. So you know what? I'm going to sentence the defendant to 5 years in prison. I'm going to stay all of that 5 years in prison. And that is on the condition that you make your payment within the next 30 days. If you don't make that payment within the next 30 days, that stay is gone. You get arrested. You get thrown in jail. But if you make that payment, you get to come back to this courthouse. You go up to room 2B, and you'll get your whole case expunged, and everybody goes home happy. Ever sound good to me? That's what I'm going to propose here to you. Are you good with that prosecution? Are you good with that prosecution?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, the IRS agent, he blagged out. He's coming back.
Hi. That's okay. All right. And are you okay with those terms over there, defense?
Yes, I would gladly like to pay the money to the IRS so they can get their money, and we could all get this over with, and Mr. Freddie Mercury can finally go to the playground and eat some McDonald's, because he hasn't ate McDonald's in a long time.
And that's just a shame. I feel like we should be able to live in a world where people can eat McDonald's if they so wish.
Dude,
you know,
I'm so sad
McDonald's is a basic. It's a basic VR chat right. You know, so when it comes down to it, I think that's where we're at. So okay, so with everybody being in agreement, and I feel like this is relatively fair, I'm going to so order that you all are this case is dismissed. You all clear the court. All right.
Thank you, Super
Sounds good to me.
for sitting at the fucking witness table that long.
All right.
Dude,
Well,
that's actually
folks,
really nice.
this has been a lovely case. What time is it now? This was actually a really good case. This is well put together. I want to thank. I want to thank the. I want to thank the prosecution, Sir Lowrider and Mr. Thresher. I want to thank the defense, Mr. Enchilada, and Mr. Pepsi guy whose name I can't remember. Lord, whatever it was.
Hey, Jacob, how's it going? It's been a while.
Yes. I want to also thank our.
Sorry, shot you in the foot.
Hang on 1 second here while I change cameras just one last time.
The kids?
I want to thank our defendant, 21 Memes 2, as also Mr. Freddie Mercury, 21 Memes 2. I'd like to thank our several witnesses. Lastly, I want to thank the judges that are here, as I mentioned before. The judges that have been on the table here that I get to somehow change camera. God, this camera's changing. It's just not working very well at all. Does not want to change to these pins. I'm just trying so hard. They don't want to do it. There it is, right there. I want to thank. On my left, I've got Tyson Dog 123. On my right, I've got Lizard Arsenal. There's also Judge Lolly, and of course me, Toast. Now it's time for some shameless plug. If you get a chance, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. Right here, this name. Right here, I do VR games all the time.
And mine is
follow me on
Twisted
Twitch.
Melody and Hypno Note on YouTube. We do music and games like this.
Yeah.
I would also like to thank
this has
Toast
been really
because
fun. It's
I
not-
am streaming right now myself. So thank you, Toast. Thank you, Tyson. And thank you, everybody in the court. right
Yeah.
now.
I did.
So
Yeah. So it's really fun. It's not very often that I get a really, really fun case like this. The people are really willing to really play ball with it. So it's really cool. But
it's
I'm
not
gonna go ahead
often
and
we
log
get
off the
somebody
Twitch
who's
here, so I
super
wanna thank people in
knowledgeable
the
at
chat.
what they're on trial for. Like you guys, Thresher and Thresher and
Fuchsia
Lowrider.
Muffin mentions that it is incredibly yeah. Fuchsia Muffin says I found it funny no one could remember Freddie's name. I think that's hilarious too.
Yeah. But I
That's
find
great.
it
I
awesome
wanna
that you
thank
guys
Super
knew
Sonic Rage
exactly
and-
what you were talking about. Like, we don't see that often.
Yeah, that was great. No, I found it really great that you guys were able to really improv well. Obviously, when we do court here,
No.
You know,
So, in all
obviously-
honesty, I fought the IRS before, and that's basically what it is.
Oh.
obviously, when we have court like this, it's all improvised, and you guys
Yep.
improvised very well. I think you were really great. So thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and log over Twitch. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in here on dorktoast. Make sure to follow me on all the things. All the socials. I'm dorktoast everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, that too. All that. My name's right. Well, you guys can see it. Yeah, I know. I'm on TikTok. It's super weird. But I want to thank you guys so much. As always, I've been your host, the man they call Toast. Let me see who's on that we can raid, and I'm going to have a really good old time raiding somebody. So let's go do that.
I have to.
So if you,
I'm also
going
gonna
to
end. This is your boy,
add the two of us, and
Arsenal
we'll show
Gaming,
up whenever
and
you
I'm just
summon us
gonna
because
just
it's
gonna
funny.
shut down the stream now.
We're funny. We've been
I have
together
a
for
life.
like years.
See who's on that I can
Yeah.
raid.
Nice
Okay.
at work, I got you.
I'm cool too.